I lost the video there, but back to what I was saying. You know, last fall, when it comes to just get rid of the tractor, just, you know, this and that, we got aggravated, said heck with it, let's see what we can do as far as trading it off. So I get this sun out, so I'm driving down the road. I called a local John Deere dealership about 50 miles away or so, and, you know, talked to them about what they had in a 50 or 100 horsepower four-wheel drive cab, you know, loader, not loader, whatever, just what, you know, what they had in that range. And the guy told me what he had and, you know, what the price was, and of course the whole salesman spiel, you know, and I said, we're over the phone talking, and then he says, okay, well, what do you have to trade? Tell him I have a Massey Ferguson 4610 2014 model with about 1,700 hours on it, and he immediately said, I'm not interested, which kind of took me by surprise. And what do you mean you're not interested? He said, no. He said, we have had dealings with that particular model of tractor, and it's been nothing but trouble. We are not interested in trading for one at all. He, you know, basically said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'll sell you a tractor. We've got great financing and this and that, but I can't give you any trade for the tractor you have. Well, kind of shot that in the bud, you know. I mean, heck, what are you supposed to do? So, you know, call another dealership. Tell them, you know, this was a Kubota. Tell them, this is what I'm looking for, you know, tell me what they got. They say, okay, well, what do you got to trade? Tell them what I got to trade. Well, we're not really interested, but to be honest, we're not saying we won't trade with you, but at that model of tractor, we're probably going to be interested at about $10,000 or $15,000 trade value. Well, sorry boys, can't do that. You know, can't let the tractor go for $10,000 or $15,000. Just not even reasonable. A lot of guys, and you know, the problem with that would be that wouldn't even be payoff on a tractor like that. Fortunately, ours is paid for, so we'd be looking at a $30,000, $40,000 loss. So that's what you're dealing with when it's, oh, just get rid of it, just trade it. You really can't. Yeah, I could post it on the internet for sale, you know, by owner, blah, 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 $35,000, $40,000, something like that. Nobody's gonna buy it. I don't expect to get 40, you know, some thousand or 35,000, whatever, on a trade. Wouldn't expect that. However, 10 or 15,000 for a trade is not feasible either. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, that's why, you know, that's the answer to, well, why don't you just trade it? Why don't you get rid of it? Get another one? Well, I'd love to, but, you know, on top of that, there's, like I've said before, there's no reason we should have to right now. It's a 2014 model. It's got 2,100 hours on it, a little more. You know, that's nothing for a farm tractor. You know, our old Case 995, hell, it's probably got 12,000 or more on it. I don't know, you know, gauge on it stopped working 5,000 hours ago or something. So, I mean, that goes back to they don't make stuff to last anymore. They want you to keep spending money. So, you know, at this point, like I've said, yeah, we'll probably get another tractor, but with the Massey, we're probably just going to have to keep it and see what AGCO does, or, you know, something along those lines. And, you know, that's where we're at with that. As far as everybody saying, well, demonstrate what it's doing. Demonstrate what it's doing. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The thing you need to understand, Okay, you know, attitude adjuster, Gary Herbert over there, he's demonstrating, he's putting videos on right now of what his tractor's doing. Ours basically does the same thing. The difference is, you know, he's doing that right now. It's 70, 80 degrees. I don't really know what the conversion for Celsius and Fahrenheit is, but I would guess it's, you know, 60 degrees plus where Gary's at right now. It is currently 19 right now here, 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It was -2 this morning when I got up. You know, just to move the tractor, because it was sitting in the gate and I needed to get over into the back, and I had to have it plugged in for about 2 hours just for the tractor to start, which, you know, this cold, that's understandable. And then after it did start, I had to let it sit and run for a good 30 minutes just to get everything broke loose. And to move it 10 feet, I had to, you know, third gear, low range, half throttle, just to get it to make any forward movement. And the clutch let out. When it finally started to move, the jerking of that tractor is so ridiculous. And yes, I should have took a video of it while I was doing it, but boys, it's cold. I was trying to feed cattle, and I don't have time to stop everything I'm doing to make a video at the moment, you know. So I will make videos. It's just at this point, with as cold as it is, and on top of that, you know, this tractor's been to the shop numerous times. So, you know, therein lies the proof. I mean, if you want to see repair bills, you want to see whatever, okay, therein is proof. That's proof enough that it's just the history of this tractor going to the shop proves that it does what we say it does or do, you know. So really, I don't see, you know, everybody just, oh, okay, well, I don't mind. And I seen a comment on a guy's video the other day where somebody had said, oh, is this the same tractor that Attitude Adjuster has? And that man's reply to the comment was, yeah, and as far as the only thing I can say is don't believe everything you hear. Believe it, because it's not just what you're hearing. Go over to Gary's channel, watch his videos. He's not just saying this stuff. He has videos of his tractor doing exactly what he says it's doing. You know, it's well documented. And like I said, I'm just now starting with our tractor, but I will gladly document it too. It's not that I don't want to. It's just, like I said, right now, trying to feed in this cold weather and keep everything unthawed and all that. And I've had a couple issues, other issues, personal things go on this week that I'll not go in detail about. But, you know, maybe start of next week, maybe, you know, it's supposed to warm up a little bit. I think it's supposed to get up into the 40s here, which is a heat wave compared to what it's been. So, you know, maybe then I'll get a chance to make some of these videos. But with it being this cold, I don't really want to go out there and demonstrate these things other than as far as what normal use. You know, I'll try to get some videos of our normal use, but I'm not going to go repeatedly do these things that this tractor does, because with the cold and with the way that it's doing, well, if I'm doing one of these videos and break something, or the tractor breaks something, they're going to say, oh, well, you was doing it. You know, that you caused it. It's not a matter of I caused it. This is what it does. I'm simply, you know, so next week, I'll see if I can't get some videos of just normal tractor use. Another problem with that, and y'all will just have to bear with me, is the noise in the cab of the tractor is so loud that when I do these videos, you probably won't be able to hear a thing I say. Maybe I get a microphone or something to where you can hear a little better. But, you know, so that'll be something that we'll have to figure out. But other than that, you know, we'll see what we can do. I'll get some videos, like I said. Just, you know, bear with me here. I'm just getting started with this, and we're gonna make it happen here. We're gonna figure something out, because AGCO and Massey Ferguson needs to they need to remedy this, not just for me, not just for Attitude Adjuster, but for the who knows how many other tractors out there that are having this problem, these lethal defects with these tractors. And like I said, not everybody can get on YouTube and do this. A lot of these farmers that I know that bought these tractors, they don't know the first thing about YouTube. You tell them YouTube and they're going to say, what in the world is a YouTube? They're going to think it's a tube you put in the back tire of a tractor or something. They don't know, you know, a lot of that. And that's the thing, is a lot of these guys are not technically inclined. They don't know how to do this stuff. So, you know, all you guys that's viewed the videos and things, I really appreciate it. Like I said, stick with me. Get on over there and check out Attitude Adjuster's tractors. Look at his videos. That's the proof right there. The proof's in the pudding, as they say. And he's not just talking about it. He's demonstrating it. It really does happen. And like I said, I've got these same problems with my tractor, and I'll gladly, you know, see what I can do about that. But guys, I'm gonna get off here. It's getting cold. I'm gonna get to the house. We've been hauling hay all day. I'm gonna go see what the old lady's doing, and I'll talk to y'all later. Like I said, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind, and like the video if you don't care, or give it a thumbs down if you want. You know, doesn't hurt my feelings either way, as long as, you know, the word's getting out there about these tractors. It's fine whether you like it or don't like it. You know, I'm not one to judge. But y'all have a good day. It's Tractor Daddy, and I'll talk to you later.